So, welcome to Modern Dads. I'm Chandru This is
I'm Carl Lyons.
Carl Lyons, and we are Modern Dads, which means that
we're dads that are modern, right? I don't know. We're here kind of trying to work out what that means.
He's got his skinny jeans on right now, spray-ons.
That's it, yeah.
What happened to the days when leather pants were cool? You know, I could never wear leather
Flares
pants.
For me. Flares. In the 70s, you know what? Flares were big, man.
Did you... 70s? I thought you were like in the 50s.
No.
Did you ever wear leather trousers?
No, that's a really personal question, to be honest. You'll judge me if I told you. You'd probably judge me, to be honest.
Did you wear...
I didn't kill the cow myself, but yeah, I did.
You did wear leather trousers?
I did have a pair of leather trousers, it's true, yeah.
I cannot sit here anymore. No, I tried them on. Couldn't pull them off. But, right, so we are modern dads, in the sense that we juggle the responsibilities of parenthood.
We do, and I think
work.
Yeah, right? Absolutely, yeah.
Clearly,
all of those things.
We're working.
Clearly, we're working, yeah. And that definition of work is fairly loose. But
a bit like you.
I think we're on an exploration, aren't we? Actually, just finding out what it is to be a modern dad. And it is one thing I've got a bit of angst about, and I wanted to see what you thought about this as well. But so I got through this thing where our kids have got so many things to do at the moment. They're doing music, they've got tons of homework, they do loads of sports, and you know what? I just wonder sometimes the pressure that they're under, whether they're getting the childhood in the same way that we did.
That's a very, very important question, very valid question, because Carl's got 3 kids. The eldest one is 10, and my eldest is 5. So oftentimes, because of a lack of choice, I defer to him for his advice. One of the first times we met, you said that it can be very competitive, and it just feels that way.
Yeah.
Is it a case of you're doing what's best for your child, or is it what you're doing, you're competing?
Or are we sucked into this, kind of way of being with our kids now, and this competition that you talk about? I agonise over that all of the time. And I think the truth for me, it feels as though you're either completely in the system and therefore you've got to compete, or you somehow drop out of that altogether. And I'm not sure if there's anything in between, really. Yeah. That's my worry.
And I'm sort of new to this, not parenthood, because like I said, I've got 2 kids, but new to this whole minefield, if you will, about competing and trying to figure out what's best for your kids, because you're right. I mean, you do so much with them. As soon as they finish school, you one activity to another, and then the weekends, a bunch of activities. And you're right. Are they getting a childhood that we had?
Yeah, they're under a lot of pressure, actually. Having said that, I think we've gravitated towards doing the stuff that the kids really, really enjoy.
So I guess that's your balance, right? Because that's the middle ground, doing the activities, but doing the activities that they enjoy, so it doesn't seem like it's a chore. I mean, when I grew up, it was all about, you used to go outside, you used to play, and we didn't have that much, you had about 3 or 4 TV channels, and I mean, your days was more like radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
One radio station.
Yeah, that's right, where you put coal in the back just to keep it going. Yeah.
There you go. So and now it's a completely different world with technology, TV, apps, phones, VR, augmented reality, and it's difficult right now, for me at least, to navigate how much you want to expose them to, and how much you want to keep them away from it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's best.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I don't know. And I guess what we're about is just instilling some basic values in them that carry them through that whole process and helps them to make some good quality decisions for themselves. I guess that's part of our job, isn't it?
And a lot of the things that you talk about the competitive, about the activities, a lot of it, I think, boils down to the education system. Which begs the question. I know there's some schools, haberdashers, where apparently, from my understanding, they don't have any homework. And then you have some other schools that inundate the children with homework and they sort of throw in some surprise homework. Homework!
Surprise. Yeah. But I agree.
And personally, I don't think examinations are the best way to test someone's knowledge.
No, definitely not. Particularly when you think that things like emotional intelligence are just, if not more important these days in the jobs market. So developing skills like that is actually difficult, and definitely is not tested through examinations. But you know, we're talking about our kids at primary school age. Do you remember having homework?
Do you remember school?
In those dark days in the Middle Ages? But we didn't get homework when I was in primary school. I don't remember doing homework at all.
I don't even know if there were primary schools when you were around. But when I was around, I don't. No. I mean, I think you were learning through play.
Yeah.
You were growing through play, and I mean, I think the system is. There's a lot of pressure on the schools achieving and competing with each other.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if that's what's best for the children.
I wonder. Yeah.
I wonder. Do you wonder? If you wonder,
yeah. If you wonder, let us know.
Out loud and
yeah.
Shoot us a message.
Yeah, let us know. But yeah, these are the questions, the big questions that we wrestle with on a daily basis, you know. And I certainly do. I worry about our kids and you know, whether we're doing the right things for them. And small decisions can make a big difference in their life over time. And I think, you know, back to what I was saying before, you instill certain values in your kids and hope that they make good quality decisions about stuff like that.
Right.
Because you're not always going to be there to make those decisions for them, and that's, for me, that's not part of being a parent anyway, to take that responsibility away from them. You've got to give them independence, and they've got to be...
Set me free!
Yeah.
Is that the one? No, that was Amateur.
That was...
Never take my freedom! That kind of
yeah.
independence.
So that day job that you're... don't give that one up, will you?
I'm a modern dad. This is my day job. Don't tell my wife that we're doing this.
No, mine neither.
I'm doing the grocery shop.
It's unlikely they're going to find out, right?
Yeah, unless they watch this. But yeah, so I mean, that's some of the other things we wrestle with. Is the education and the pressures that we put on our children because of how competitive it is. And you don't know whether, I mean, I guess the fear is, if I don't do it, are they going to fall behind? Or am I being too hard on them and not giving them... I mean, eventually, they might be in their 20s or 30s, divorce us and write a book.
Yeah, maybe that's their pathway, who knows? But how do you measure that? That's the thing, isn't it? Because this is not a sprint, this is a marathon, isn't it? This is a long race, and even if they're falling behind right now, you know, I think I was a late developer, you know, and I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to be when I grow up. But you know, how do you measure that over time?
You know, you're almost done with the
kind of running out of time, aren't we? But that's the truth. So if you've got any opinions on that, let us know.
Let us know what you think, and thank you for tuning in.
Thanks.